Welcome to my channel. My name is Lindy Sherries, and in today's video I'm going to talk about the recent crash that happened, and this is a crypto crash. So if you have been watching news or even reading news online, you would know that there was a biggest crash. So let's just go to CoinGecko so that you can see what I'm talking about. So when you go to CoinGecko and you look at Terra Luna, so this is the one that actually made waves. So when you look at this, you would see that in the last 7 days, this price from the 7th of May, it was 1,250. But then when you look at it now, it's sitting at around zero. So it's not even 1 rand, guys. So this is like a biggest crash, like more than 99% crash. So this is not good, guys. And then when you look at it in the last 90 days, this coin has been going well, and it even got to 1,697 on Wednesday, April 2022. But now we are actually sitting at less than 1 rand. So this is one of the coins that actually crashed so much. So guys, we are really not happy as people who are holders, and I know this is a moment where we usually buy our coins, and this is an indication as well of a bear market. Let's just look at other coins. And now if you look at these prices, so let me just take it to rand, because I know most of my subscribers are actually from South Africa. So let's just take it to rand so that we can see the values in South African rand. All right, now when you look at these prices, you would see that Bitcoin is now around 466,000, and now do remember that at some point Bitcoin was actually around 1 million. So now Ethereum, it is dropping, but then it is starting to sort of like stabilize in a way, because it is sitting at 0% in the last 1 hour. But then when you look at in the last 7 days, you would see that it's minus 26%, and as well in the last 7 days it is dropping. So now I want to use BNB as an example, because it was sitting at around 6,000, but now it's sitting at around 4,522. Yes, as always, I always say that this is a buying moment for most of us. We have to buy and buy, but then at the same time I want to be clear and clarify that we are in the bear market. So this causes a lot of fall, and as well as we are in a bear market where we're just going down. So this is a moment where you just need to be patient and keep buying these coins, because at some point these coins will go up. And now let's look at other coins so that you can see. So we look at Cardano, it's sitting at around 8 rand, and then it dropped by 36%. So we usually see these drops, but they're usually around 1-3% the highest. But now we look at 41%, and then we look at 27%, and then there's just more drop when it comes to crypto than before. And as well as Luna moved from top 10, and then it went to somewhere around 200 spot. Like as you can see, as I'm scrolling, you do not see Luna because it went down. So now the CEO of Luna actually tweeted as well, saying that he is working on something so that the investors of Luna can try to get their money back. So imagine if you've invested maybe like, let's just say you have 100,000 on Luna, and now every money that you contributed and you were holding, it actually went to zero. So this was not good news for people who are holders. And then I want us to look at the fear and greed index. So can you see now that we are sitting at extreme fear? So extreme fear, guys, it is like the highest of them all. This is something that happened before, and it will continue to happen. This, when they say that the crypto market is volatile, it can be controlled by people, it can be controlled by the government. So anything that happens, including the war between Ukraine and Russia, does contribute to this. And then let's just look at the reasons why crypto is actually falling. So when you go to fortune.com, you see that there isn't a specific reason where we can say this is the main reason. So there are different factors which are actually applying for this crypto to grow down. So like something like rising inflation, interest rate hikes, and also geopolitical instability caused by Ukraine war. It's also partly blamed. And then those are the factors that are actually creating the crypto to go down. So these things does contribute to our crypto going down. So as long as you know the reason, you know why crypto is going, I think it's best to just brace yourself, because this might be something that would last long. So let's look at Luna and more news on that. So I actually listened to this person who's actually giving predictions of when the next bull run will happen. So I think I'll suggest that you go to cnbc.com and then watch this video, because this guy is actually giving good information. So Luna, the cryptocurrency associated with Terra USD or UST, is now worth $0, as the stablecoin has dramatically lost its $1 peg. So Luna is actually one of the stable coins, and then it is associated with Terra USD. So a stable coin is usually pegged with the value of a $1. So now usually we take our money to a stable coin so that we can protect ourselves, but now even the stable coin actually gone down. The Terra network stopped processing transaction twice in the 24 hours, and also Binance, the world's largest crypto exchange, temporarily delisted UST and Luna. So this is not something good. Those who invested their money on Luna Terra or Terra USD. So let's just read more. The sister token of controversial stablecoin Terra USD is now basically worthless. Luna plunged to $0 Friday, according to data from CoinGecko, making a stunning collapse for a cryptocurrency that at one point was worth more than $100. So guys, this is sad. UST has, however, lost its peg, and on Friday was trading at around 12 cents, according to the data from CoinGecko. So guys, this is not something that we really want in our lives. But hey, what are we going to say? This is the volatility that they always talk about when they say cryptocurrency is volatile. So these are the risks that we get into, and we need to just be patient. And now more on Ukraine and Russia. Ukrainian general says war will be over by year end. Let's just hope that it is true. But then, as you can see as well, that the Russian deputy foreign minister has said that the country will take action if NATO moves nuclear forces near to its border. So now when we talk about the NATO, I went to Google just to get it. So NATO is actually the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, also called the North Atlantic Alliance, is an intergovernmental military alliance between 30 member states to 28 European states. So this is just a formation of different countries combining together to form a military alliance. So cryptocurrency is not the only one dropping. Also, the tech industry is also dropping. When you go to ft.com, you'll see as well that it's not only cryptocurrency that is suffering at this point in moment or where it's having any crash. Also, the tech industry is also going through the same thing. So now let's just go through this article. This is not much an issue for big tech, although the wealth erased since the start of the year is significant. Between them, the 5 biggest tech companies have shared nearly 2.6 trillion, and that is a decline of 26%, twice the drop in the Dow Jones Industrial Average. So guys, we see that even the tech industry is also losing money. So now let's move on to Elon Musk and him buying Twitter. Now remember, there was a hype about Elon Musk buying Twitter. So he tweeted this, and now there's an article on CNBC which says Elon Musk can't just walk away from this deal to acquire Twitter by paying an agreed upon $1 billion breakup fee. Some breakup fees are actually expensive. It's not that simple. So he later tweeted again saying still committed to acquisition. So meaning that he's not backing down on buying Twitter. So let's just look at what will happen if Elon Musk were to decide not to buy Twitter. So he will get a lawsuit from Twitter for a breach of contract, and then he will pay billions because of that. More than a breakup fee, Musk and Twitter agreed to a so-called reverse termination fee of $1 billion when the two sides reached a deal last month. Still, the breakup fee isn't an option payment that allows Musk to bail without consequences. Guys, be careful what you sign. So when you stand in front of a priest and say I do, and then you get into marriage and then things start happening, it's not that easy to just walk away from that. So let's just hope Elon Musk will get what he wants from Twitter to verify these fake accounts, and then he will continue with his deal. So these are the news for today. It's just an update for you guys to continue knowing what's happening around the world. It is important for everyone to know what's happening around the world. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification, and support my channel.